Hey, my friend, thanks for joining me for today's episode. So, last Thursday night, I went to see the new Odyssey movie with my wife and my son and my brother. And the movie was good, but I honestly have some mixed feelings about it because it's a 3 hour movie, which is pretty long to begin with. But at times, I think it kind of feels like it runs for 6 hours. Now, that being said, I also know that in order to fully appreciate Christopher Nolan's movies, you typically have to watch them more than once so that you can dig beneath the surface and see how the themes and threads in that movie are all woven together. And honestly, what fascinates me most about the Odyssey isn't actually the movie itself, but how he made the Odyssey. He filmed the whole movie with IMAX cameras, and I'm sure if you follow movies or movie trailers or movie reviews, you probably have seen that already because they have promoted the heck out of that aspect of this movie because it's the first Hollywood production to be shot exclusively in the IMAX format, which is that's a historically cool thing in movies. Now, Christopher Nolan has been building toward this since 2008 when he first shot sequences of The Dark Knight in IMAX. Fantastic movie. And in all of his movies since then, he's increasingly used the IMAX format for different types of scenes. And in recent interviews, he's talked about how his goal has always been to shoot a whole movie using IMAX. Well, it took him 18 years, but he finally achieved his goal. And in a sense, all of his movies since The Dark Knight were what I might call practice runs for what he eventually wanted to accomplish. Now, the takeaway for you and me here is that we need to have a long view of success. Now, I'm preaching to myself more than anybody because I'm the world's most impatient person when it comes to my own goals and dreams. I'm not getting any younger, and there are so many things that I still want to accomplish in life. But the reality is that it takes time and patience and persistence to achieve all those things. So we've got to be patient with ourselves, knowing that the results will come if we work hard and we stick with it. Persistence, in fact, is such an important piece of the creative life that I devoted a whole chapter to it in my book, The Artist's Suitcase: 26 Essentials for the Creative Journey. And I also talk about 25 other qualities that can help you succeed as a writer or artist or a creative person. And you can grab the book via the link in the show notes. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time.